I'm very sick right now. I'm not feeling too, above the weather. So I must be under the weather. If you're here after the stream's up, let me know. Just say hi. Since we're a little under the weather, let's just start off with a warm-up of Galactic Assault, depending on what they put us in, that is. Because, there's some maps that just suck. I'm not going to do them if I can help it. Sometimes you can't help it. But that's alright. We're going to have a chill night tonight. If you got something to work on, put me on in the background. Shout out to the Rumble viewers. I see I've been growing a little bit on Rumble, which is always good to see. Rumble itself is growing, which I'm hopeful for. And, if you want to ever watch these streams after they're up, Rumble does give me some ad revenue, and it's a platform I prefer over YouTube, just because of the way they treat their creators compared to YouTube. Though that doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. I love YouTube still, just because you guys are here. It's all that's keeping me here. How you doing, Brenner? Thanks for asking how I am, buddy. I'm not feeling too hot, but I'm going to stream for you anyway. You can probably hear it in my voice. And my sudden clearing in my throat. But I'm on it today. I probably got 3 hours of sleep last night. Felt like shit. All I've eaten today is 2 peanut butter sandwiches up until like 2 minutes ago when I went out to grab a hamburger just to get some meat in me. And, otherwise I'm doing pretty good. I feel like shit, but I'm not unhappy. Hurricanes lost to the Bruins today, but it was in overtime in a shootout, which I think is pretty damn good. It was basically a coin toss to decide who would win. Hurricanes just chose, in my opinion, the wrong guys for the shootout. They went with Burns, who's great in game. I don't know about his shootout capabilities, and Tara Vinen. I think the best for a shootout would be Natchez and Aho. But otherwise, Hurricanes still got a point because it went into overtime. So they got a point in their ranking, and they're probably going to end it on the top of the Metro division, and the Bruins are going to end it on the top of the Atlantic. So I'm excited for playoffs, which will be in 2 or 3 weeks. If you guys have never seen hockey playoffs, this is the year to get into it. Probably, I don't think there's a single sport whose playoffs compare to hockey playoffs. And also, thank you, Rerun Trading, for the first like, buddy. How you doing? Be sure to like the stream if you haven't. If you're here after the stream's up, say hi. Let me know what you're working on and listening to the stream to, hopefully not procrastinate for. Let me do the procrastinating for you guys. Alright, let's see here. Since it's the start of the stream, actually, and we're chatting, I like seeing you guys in here because you guys are a couple of dudes that I don't mind talking to. We'll sit through a few load screens, see if we can get some Hero Starfighters or some regular Starfighters before we just jump right into Heroes vs. Villains and Ewok Hunt for the rest of the stream. Because I love Hero Starfighters, it's just you can never get a match for it. What up, Lumps? College football playoffs is the southern version of hockey playoffs. Well, there's southern hockey teams, Actually, Tampa Bay Lightning won, I think, 3 Stanley Cups in a row, or they won 2 in a row and got 3 Stanley Cup Finals appearances in a row. And the Hurricanes are the Carolina team. Nashville Predators made the playoffs a few times. I don't know if they'll make it this year. Florida Panthers. They're pretty good. But yeah, it looks like there's a solid future for hockey in the South. But yeah, college football playoffs is a big deal here. Indeed. What's up, Vasco? The thing with hockey playoffs, though, is that it's best of 7. So each round, the teams that make it into the playoffs, or 16 teams that make it into the playoffs, have to beat the other team 4 times in a 7-game series to advance to the next round. Oh shit, we might actually get a match on 2v2 in this Hero Starfighters. 2v2 Hero Starfighters is awesome. And thank you for calling me Prime Mum. That's my new title. Everybody follow in Vasco's footsteps and like the stream as well. I am now Prime Mum. And March Madness. If you guys have been following March Madness, it's kind of crazy. You know, usually March Madness belongs to North Carolina. You know, a lot of North Carolina basketball teams are usually on top, and then Gonzaga comes and wins. But Gonzaga's knocked out. All of the North Carolina teams are knocked out. You know, NC State, Duke, UNC, Asheville. I think Davidson might have even gotten in. And maybe a few others from North Carolina, but they didn't get in. Basketball is annoying. What do you think about basketball, Mr. Blumps? It's kind of annoying being around the Charlotte area because, you know, you want the Charlotte Hornets to do great because they're a great team. In their marketing and logos and clothing and stuff. But they can't seem to get a break. Every time they have a promising season ahead of them, their star players get injured. And a lot of people around here are still fans. You hate the NBA? Well, yeah, I see, Blumps, I follow the NBA when it's when my brothers are getting into it. My brothers really love the NBA. I'm a big fan of hockey. My little brother's huge into the NFL.
Let's do this. For the resistance.
And a lot of people are really into, shit, I couldn't pull up fast enough. A lot of people are really into the Panthers around here, but the Panthers, you know, they're kind of unwell, to put it lightly. Primum or Primus Mum? We'll see. I like the band Primus because they're kind of funky and stupid. If you've ever listened to Primus, you know what I mean. They like suck, but in a fun way. So if you ever call me Primus Mom, I'll always think of, you know, Primus, the band. But, you know, you can call me Prime Mom or Primus Mom. It's up to you, buddy. I'm also salty that Charlotte doesn't have a NHL team. Or an MLB team, because Charlotte's like a big sports town. We got a soccer team, we got NBA, we got football, NHL, or not NHL, NFL. We got a minor league baseball team, we got a minor league hockey team. All kinds of other teams. You know, I want an NHL team in Charlotte. I want them to be rivals of the Hurricanes. And I'll still love both of them deeply. Primus Mom it is? Alright. I like your font, by the way, Vasco. It kind of throws me off. It's hard. It's like, it makes me think that my vision is getting blurry. You had a minor league team for a while, Blumps? In what league? Like what sport? One of my friends from church is actually the commissioner of the SPHL, which is the Southern Professional Hockey League, which is based out of the Charlotte area, which is kind of cool, because that's one of those hockey leagues. Those small hockey leagues are the ones where a lot of the fights happen, because they're guys trying to move up, and you know, they fight hard to stand out to scouts. So if you ever get the chance to watch like the FPHL or SPHL games, those ones are a blast. This is an FPHL game team based out of Winston-Salem that I want to check out because their tickets are only $9. ECHL? That's interesting. Are you able to tell me their name without, you know, doxing yourself? Yeah, I think ECHL is just below the AHL, and the AHL is just below the NHL. A lot of NHL players play in the AHL to either get developed or, you know, stay fresh, so that the team can call them up when they need them. And then, like the ECHL is kind of where, like, the more advanced prospects go. And then the FPHL, like, people make like $100 a week in FPHL, and they try to get out as quickly as possible.
Don't even try to keep up.
Because it's kind of like prison hockey. if such a thing could exist. Which it doesn't, because it's way too expensive for a prison. And then the SPHL is like just a tier above the FPHL.
We're out, but you'll get through this.
Oh boy.
You gotta go on without me.
Alright, so it's time I play a little defense here. I'm the last survivor on my team as a hero, and I gotta bait the other team into either crashing or running right into my guys. Oh, I couldn't juke that guy fast enough. Darth Maul. This requires full focus. Oh shit! And of course I get taken out there. Whew. Hey, I came in first, though. You know, my team lost, but I came in first. So still a dominant showing from your mum. What do you think of that, Bosco? Are you shivering your timbers right now? The Mobile Mystics. I haven't heard of them. Yeah, here in the Charlotte area, the AHL team is the Checkers, and the Winston-Salem has an FPHL team, which is the Thunderbirds, and then I think in Fayetteville they have a SPHL team that is called the Marksmen. Deep South, yeah. Alright. We're gonna hear a shutdown. What up, Lord of Cinder? Welcome in. I've been geeking out about sports and whatnot tonight, but I'm ready to move on. Oh, okay, that team only lasted until 2002. Yeah, there's a lot of short-lived teams and a lot of teams that change hands and move into different leagues and stuff like that. You is at work, sadly? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lord of Cinder. Be sure to like the stream, though, you know. Tell your customers about me. Tell them I got a sore throat, you know. I demand sympathy. We're on Hoth, right? Okay. I need to just change. I'm just gonna change to that one. I need a shorter throw for this one. It was a big deal for your dad, but they stopped because the county messed something up. Ah, man, that sucks. Yeah, those minor league teams are kind of tough to run. So, you know, if the county or the city starts, you know, taxing them too heavily or making it too expensive for them, then they just go under. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, I should have hit that guy. Oh, I'm surprised he was able to block that. I'm glad that they killed Chewbacca. I was looking to do that. I should have gone for the long throw. I didn't know I'd need it. This guy has good spacing. Who knows where his back's turned? He's got no hope now. Woo! Never mind. Seems death is his new hope. Ha 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 ha. Victory's mine, boys. Oh, they got moved to Georgia. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of there's been a lot of attempts at bringing hockey to Georgia, especially Atlanta. I think there's been 2 NHL teams that have been formed in Atlanta and then got moved somewhere else. There was the Flames, which now are in Calgary. Cleasy hates the Flames. And then there's the Thrashers, who I think became the Winnipeg Jets. Now they're the Gwinnett Gladiators. That's a cool name. Yeah, it's cool to see how hockey's growing in North Carolina. People like the coach for the Hurricanes were talking about how they used to be able to just rent out a whole rink for the whole day with like $15 back when they first came to North Carolina, but now you can't find one that isn't full and has to be booked in advance because people have gotten so into hockey around here. There's a bunch of beer leagues in Charlotte. There's like 5 rinks I know of in the Charlotte area that have their own, hockey programs. It's cool. Oh, they won the Kelly Cup, whatever that is. Oh, cool. So they are a good team. Did they do it recently? This guy, I'm harassing Obi-Wan here. Oh, I don't want to get cornered. Ah, I was about to yeet him. I was baiting him. They're an Atlanta team now? Are they in the same league? Oh, they won in 01. Yeah, because there's not an NHL team in Atlanta. It's kind of neat though. There's a lot of places that have hockey teams you wouldn't really expect, and a lot of them have really good hockey teams. If you don't know about hockey, like Las Vegas has a really good new team that's going to make the playoffs pretty strongly. Florida has 2 teams. And Texas has like 2 teams, right? Or no, 1 team, I think. Josh says in the late 80s and early 90s, every dude won the Kelly Cup. Yeah, that's true. We're not talking about that Kelly, Joshy. But how you doing, sir? Welcome in. Speaking of Joshy, I think the Kings, the LA Kings, they got a strong showing for the playoffs. I'm rooting for the Oilers to beat them, though. Me and Cleasy love the Oilers. Though between you and me, I think Vegas is going to beat the Oilers. Take them out of playoffs. Oh yeah, Brenner asked you a question, Blumps. Not just Blumps question mark, but a different one. Also, it's good to see you, Joshy. It's been a second. I was wondering where my favorite flooring company owner from California named Joshy was doing. Brenner wants to know how Elden Ring is going for you, Mr. Blumps. And let's try out a different mode real quick. It's weird, I feel like shit, but I have a lot of energy. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and barely any food. It's strange. Oh, you got to play Diablo 4 today and you need more of it. That's interesting, Lotus Cinder. Are you into those top-down games? I think that's what Diablo is, right? Hey, Mr. Blumps is in the capital. That's a fun area. A lot of exploration there. You know, if you see a well, jump in it. You might get a prize. All's going good? That's awesome, Joshy. I'm happy for you, sir. Brenner likes Diablo 4. That's cool. Excuse me. Let me go to... I'm going to play regular Starfighter Assault. I want to see... I wish Sigurd were here, because he was a lot of fun to play Starfighter Assault with. I haven't heard from him in over a week. I wonder how he's doing. I gotta check on him in the Gilded chat, see if he's alright. He kind of just, like, fell off the face of the earth. You played Diablo 4 this weekend, Joshy? And Lorna Cinder said he played as the Necro. I don't know anything about Diablo 4 other than it doesn't look interesting to me. Just because of the gameplay style. But, you know, if you guys like it. The logo for your hockey team was a dragon with hockey sticks. There's some pretty good hockey logos out there. There's a minor league team in, I think, Detroit. That's called the... Motor City, or it's called the Rockers. I know that, and their logo is literally just Ted Nugent. It's like the hockey stick. And then there's one called the Swamp Rabbits in South Carolina, and their logo is a rabbit that looks pretty vicious, holding a carrot as a hockey stick. I'm surviving pretty long for being under fire in this shitty interceptor. The TIE interceptor for the First Order is really god-awful. But I'm incapable of flying the fighter class in general.
We almost have them. All forces.
And I'm trying to use this tail gunner to my advantage, but this guy is evading it somehow. Ah, I thought I got him to crash. I cleared it. Oh boy, I'm surviving somehow. I'm not doing much productively, but you know, I'm surviving. And we destroyed the gravity thing. Is Brenner spelling rogue wrong? It's rouge. He's saying it's a rouge. Also, Josh, you might find this funny. I don't know if anybody else would get it, but the mascot for the Charlotte Checkers, which is the AHL team, I've said it like a billion times now. The mascot's name is Chubby, so he's Chubby Checker.
Field generators have been disabled. Thin out the Resistance's starfighters.
He was pretty funny to me.
My ship's becoming non-functional.
First order is the true warrior today.
Man, I'm getting... I don't know if I'm getting wrecked or if I'm doing really good.
The bunker buster's shields are offline.
Well, I'm doing really good relative to other times I've had to play as the First Order in space. I'm trying to take out these turrets, because I'm an interceptor roll. I gotta be functional. Somehow, and the turrets can be actually quite threatening if players don't know how to avoid them. Oh boy. Spinning, that's a good trick. There we go, that's safety right there. He's still in my tail. There we go, evading. Managed to get some shots off on the objective. He's right there. I got him. I got his back. Come on. Come on. Get there. There we go. Got the lock. I got my missile on him and I'm out. Whew. We're playing as Boba Fett. We're gonna see if we can't turn this sucker around. Probably not. It's about to get rather dire. Nice, good kill. I'm trying to just protect my teammates. But it is fast spawn event, so, you know, killing these enemies isn't really doing too much. It's just kind of getting them out of the way for a millisecond.
Let's finish this. I have another job waiting.
Ah, I dropped the seismic charge. I thought it was the taser gun. Uh-oh. Leaves me kind of vulnerable, actually.
Concussion missiles cost extra.
Oh boy. You know, we're actually doing pretty good. We're staying alive. Oh, there must be a hero on my tail. Or those missiles are tracking. Couldn't get away from it. That's alright. I'm about to get my seismic charge back, which is going to really hurt these guys. There we go. They didn't see that. They can't get away from it in time. They're still chasing me. How many kills? I stopped a kill streak. It's not telling me how many kills I just got, but that's alright. I stopped someone's kill streak, so, and nobody's chasing me anymore.
Losing this battle. The First Order does not
I don't think we're
accept
losing. We're doing
defeat.
pretty good, actually, all things considered. We were losing, and now we're turning around. Oh boy, that's an obstacle. Watch it out. Woo! They should put me in a Star Wars movie. I'm the best pilot this side of the Rio Grande system.
We're about to make a killing here, friend. Trying to shoot me in the back?
Come on. Oh yeah, nice. I just dropped that seismic charge because I know there's guys around me. Look at that kill. I witnessed it myself.
Destroyed.
Die.
And we turned it around. Now we just gotta kill a bunch of guys actually this time.
Enemy starfighters are the
We
only
gotta destroy
thing
the
standing between
resistance.
us and total victory.
And
Eliminate them all.
not the rebellion. That's what they are. They're not the
Concussion
rebellion.
missiles away.
They're totally not the rebellion. Wink wink. Winky face,
Good
winky
aim.
face. Quotes. What up, King Charlie? Welcome in, good sir. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. Be sure to like the stream while you're in. Everybody else is playing about Diablo. And I don't know shit about Diablo, so I can't
I'm
comment.
taking fire.
Alright, I need some guys to get on my tail here. There we go. I'm flying right into the middle of that mess. Come on, where's that mess? Am I in the middle of it yet? Nobody's on my tail, so I can't guarantee it. There, I just dropped it, hoping for the best. Pretty central location there. There we go. That sliced right through that one player.
This has gone on long enough. Wipe out their fighters.
Nice. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're making a comeback.
Keep
Beautiful.
shooting.
I'm hit.
Ah. Come on, you can lock onto that guy. I
We're
stayed.
in control
He
now.
stayed in my point of view all time. How'd I do? Ooh, second place.
The way is
Look at that.
clear for our
On my
dreadnought.
team,
The enemy base will
specifically.
soon be ashes.
I'm probably fourth. Alright, that's alright. That's a good fourth to take, I think. Lord Ascender's still breathing. That's good. Unless you're the person who tried to poison him, then you know that's probably bad news. Whew. Let's see how many likes we got in the stream so far. Good attendance, I say. I'm happy with the chat right now. You know, I'd like to talk to some more of you guys, but that's alright, that's alright. I can't be picky. I got to play some Hero Starfighters, which is pretty awesome. Maybe I'll try it again. And then we'll go into some regular old Heroes vs. Villains, hopefully. I want to see if there's anybody online that usually joins during these right now. Alright, Dillionaire's on. I'm not going to just send them random invites. That's alright. We'll hold out. There's only a handful of dudes. Dillionaire is one of the dudes I know I can invite whenever I want to, but I just don't want to harass him. Josh, he says, build your tolerance. Nancy's been putting arsenic in my food for years, but I'm immune. That's good, Joshy. You know, Chloe watches a lot of these murder shows from time to time. Because, you know, women are psychopaths, I guess. And they like to fantasize about killing people. And she pointed out that most women use poison as their method to kill their spouses. Or anybody, really. So there you go. And it's usually arsenic, I think. Which Chloe criticizes the choice of. And she goes on this, like, description of why other poisons would be better. And then I get really concerned for my safety. Right, Blumps? Blum says just use bleach. Is that your preferred method? Also, Blumps, you got 69th comment. 30 mum coins to Blumps. We've done her mum coin special and she completely missed it, so maybe you can go on a roll and get your next one soon. Is arsenic really that easy to get? What contains arsenic? Like, I know it's, like, common, but I don't know exactly what has arsenic in it. That's like a common household item. Josh, he says he's immune to bleach too. He puts a drop in his toothpaste. Is that why your teeth are so squeaky clean? I thought rat poison was strychnine, not arsenic. Maybe they stopped using strychnine. I might be outdated by a few, like, decades in my rat poison information. I just know strychnine because I know people in like the 60s used to use the strychnine which was used as like rat poison, trying to get high, but they'd always, you know, kill themselves by accident because it's a poison. Blum says as a rat she can confirm. You could just, strychnine has been banned for years. Oh, nice. King Charlie says, how are you? I'm doing alright, a little under the weather, but that's alright. I don't need to be above the weather today. I'm still in a good mood, despite, you know, feeling like shit and kind of being sleepy, so I'm thinking we're still going to get a long stream in it. And Blumps, you got 30 mum coins. You want to do something with those? Maybe make a bet. Endor? No, sir. If we're doing Endor, we're doing Ewok Hunt. I think we should go to regular old Heroes vs. Villains. On Tatooine, hang on. Blum says there's too many wizards on her block. What should she bet? That's up to you, buddy. I can't coach you. Ah, shit. They're your mum coins. Naboo! There we go. Naboo is a good one, as long as we don't get, like, some separatist ship. Palace Hangar. That's a good one, baby. Over or under? Okay. How about 11 assists? More or less? Josh, he says he bets I get tattooed on Tatooine. Never get a tattoo on Tatooine. Let me tell you, that's a mistake. That's a recipe for all kinds of diseases and, you know, Hep C and all that. The clap. I don't know how you'd get the clap from a needle, but they figured it out in Tatooine. I'll tell you that much. Where's Vader? Oh, I'm surrounded. I would like help from my boys,
I'm just limbering up.
but they're not coming. It's just me and one dude. Ah! Blum said more than 11 assists. How much are you betting, retard? How am I supposed to know what you're betting if you're not telling me how much? He's coming back around this way. He's gonna fall for my trap. You fool! Oh man, that would have been awesome to get him. All 30. Yeah, don't want to get Greedoed either. See, one of the dumbest... You've brought something up, Joshy. One of the dumbest debates, or like,
No wonder the Empire's
arguments
so
in Star Wars, like fandom, is whether or not Han shot first. Because, like, the real issue is that Greedo had his gun pointed at Han first. So Han had every right to shoot him. Because as soon as someone has their gun pointed at you, it's self-defense. I'm afraid King Charlie does not have any mum coins. I'm sorry, sir. Since this round is a dud of a round, I will allow Blumps to not participate in her bet on this round. Alright, where's this fucker? Ah, shit. Ah! Oh man, I keep coming so close to killing these guys. I'm already a teabagger. What are you talking about, King Charlie? I play Splitgate. Joshy says it don't matter either way. It was a great scene. Yes, sir. It was a great scene. It was a great scene at demonstrating the proper use of firearms in self-defense situations.
The dark side doesn't rule you.
I'm surprised I was even able to parry at all. Ah! Ah! We gotta force him to use that. Ah, come on. Yoda just has to have the slowest moves ever. Alright, I'm gonna go with Luke. Hey, we got 3 people now. 4! They sure waited their sweet ass time to give us a full team.
Make your choice.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to go a few times here. King Charlie, I read your comment. You don't have to keep saying that. I saw that you request that I play as a toxic character. You can stop commenting it. That guy got yeeted into oblivion. Although, unfortunately, we yeeted him into a superior position. Fuck, man. Our team's not a cohesive unit. Let's see here. Goodness gracious, it's abysmal. I think it's worse when we have a team.
Well, we know where this
I don't
is
get what's the point of even rage quitting when it's this low. So just hold out for the next round. It's falling apart quite handily now. At least they don't have a Iden player.
Away from this.
Something happened to my dodge there. I got like staggered out of my dodge. It spun me around. Man, usually you're guaranteed like 2 hits once you get a hit. What? Flew him that way? Son of a bitch. My teammates seem to be looking to get this over with anyway. Either they're looking to get it over with or they're terrible at strategy.
Closes out the match with the dumb type of diplomacy he's
Alrighty.
become famous for.
Alright, I got 4th. That's not bad. Alright, we'll be going back against those guys, but hopefully we can get some good team members here. Not people who just like want to run in on a 4-on-1 and get destroyed that way. You don't beat a gank squad by just running in on your own most of the time. Unless you're trying to break them up because you have backup that's coming in to, you know, take them out. Alright. 11 assists now, Blumps. This is the real deal here. Blumpy boy. Get it in. $11 assists, more or less. Alright, we don't have a strong lineup here. I tried to pick a character that would match my teammates, but my teammates didn't really do the same with each other. You know, I'll be able to assist any of them as Phasma. The issue's gonna come when they start running on their own.
Sail these seas of slaughter. These canals are overflowing with your favorite showboats and their unquenchable thirst for
Oh boy.
celebrity.
And today will be no different.
Great. Shit. Made it back.
The
I'm sorry,
era
that's
come
good.
out fighting.
Got some kills, good. Ah, I didn't do the tracking for the second two. Blumps, you're back? Alright, 11 assists, more or less, sir. I'm currently as Phasma. Can't believe I'm the only one who got a kill in that melee. Boy.
Supreme leader has guided me.
You won. How'd you win, Blumps?
Could I have a word?
It'd be cool if it would taser him. Dude, I'm always in my circle of safety. My water bear circle. Of course, Anakin's kind of grumpy. Anakin always wakes up on the wrong side of bed. Shit. No, you didn't win, Blumps. You said you do not participate in that last one, because I gave you the option. I was like, choose not to do it, because this one round's kind of a dud. I know you lost if you stuck right in that one, because that last match was trash. So why is it that every single shot I'm doing is against his like armor? Oh, he can't resist himself. He can't. Ah, shit. Never mind. He has his whole team here. Excuse me, would you mind dodging out of there, please?
Filling the garbage chute.
Why did Phasma just freeze up in that corner? I was pointing to the left and mash and circle. There we go.
I'm ready.
This match is off to a 10-point deficit. Currently at 1 assist. Shit. Boy!
Bodies like rocks.
Alright, where are my teammates? I was running in there because my teammates were there. They're just up and leave. I think it might be better to get... Dude, can I ever do any proper damage to Anakin? Jesus. He was just standing there. And all my shots are getting that armor sound.
Mental reconditioning.
Not so smart now,
Can't
are you?
dodge that for some reason. Ah, this is frustrating. We need a cohesive team here, and they just keep, you know, either getting left alone, or they're running in on their own. Back to Bosk.
Finn's gone raging Raptor on the villains.
Yes.
Where are they at?
The scorekeeper watches.
Organa's filling the garbage chute.
Oh my gosh, I can't get a break. Let's just try Boba Fett for now.
You're not worth
I hate gang squads. Bosky, hey boy. You mind coming and helping me out, boy?
Chosen one, countless victims.
I'm done with this.
Destiny.
Oh my gosh.
No match for the villains daring to challenge the legendary
That was a rough
Anakin
one.
Skywalker.
Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna hit square right when I get in here. Try to get a match with a different group. How's the chat holding up? What games you guys playing and all that? Hoth for Heroes vs Villains. Okay, that's another gang squad favoring map. But it can be fun because there's more of... It's easier to throw people into the abyss if they're ganking. So you can kind of have a chance with that. I should have broken out BB9E. That would have been the move. You're playing Clash Royale. Man, it's been so long since I've even heard that game's name. Okay, my team is making the same mistake starting at this time as they did last time. They chose a terrible group to support each other. Like I see, you know, Vader's always a solid choice. I could see Darth Maul being a good choice for this one, but Kylo Ren to pair with Vader and Maul is not a good choice. I'm just choosing Bosk to try and hamper the other team a little bit at the beginning. Let's see. We're against the same group, but we have a different team on our own side. So we'll see how that goes. Like, Vader's already a little too quick running in. But the guys behind me are hanging together. Whoa, hang on. What's the range on that? Holy shit. And also one of our guys died like right away. I think he just jumped off the ledge. Because I was the only one that got pulled in there, I think.
We've only begun. When you're dead, I will find your partner.
Alright. This is a dangerous spot, but none of them are playing as Luke, so I'm not as concerned being here. Dude, that didn't do any damage to any of them. Standing right in the middle of that. That's usually a killer. They all got that, like, armor thing on. Hey, you're skirting around with Mortal Shell on top of Stranded Deep on the bottom TV. That's cool. I'm glad you got into Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell is awesome. I need to get back with my team. We're just harassing the other team right now. There's a little latency there on that start. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my game any. Ah, I rolled the wrong way. What the fuck? I was pointing forward with my stick. You guys couldn't even see it. I was moving in that direction. My guy just rolls backwards. I'm trying... I was wondering if like maybe tapping a circle twice would make you dodge backwards, but no. And why am I having ping issues? I'm using the Ethernet cable.
Kills you, nourishes me.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get away from him. What the fuck? Alright, well, we lost one.
Such fear.
How did BB-8 survive that? He got blown up right away. There's gotta be something going on here. I'm getting fishy out of a few of them.
A paltry reward for my hunt.
I'm not saying they're cheating, they could just be using an exploit I don't know of. I got a kill. It's better than my teammates can say. My teammates who continue to insist on playing as the same characters that are just not a good choice right now. Vader's fine. Ball's not working for that guy. And they're just so spread out, man.
Crude, but
Excuse me. Come on, Vader.
Vader. Stop. Then kill.
Ah, he got away.
Burn it all. Just business.
Alright, let's see here.
Going to hiding.
There we go. It's alright. I'm kind of starting to get one kill per life. I haven't cracked their code yet. The speed on that Han Solo is ridiculous. He's teabagging me now. He should not have been able to catch up to me there. Like that was insane. He was like middle of the arena in there.
No. Wrong way.
This Vader sucks as playing Vader. Vader's a good choice, but not if you can't play him.
Need to go. Wow.
What the fuck? I got glitched around. What the hell? Oh my gosh, that's frustrating because I almost killed that guy. Ah. That was annoying because I almost killed that Anakin. I think that guy just jumped off on his own.
Too bad you have to count on bounty hunters.
Dude, how was all of my stuff in that block state for Han Solo? You guys can hear it. It's like a metal clank when your hits land. That guy, he was completely defenseless there. He was on the ground. Goodness gracious. I still got 4th place, which, you know, I ranked higher than their 4th place guy on their team. Which is pretty good considering it's a, you know, they're a tight-knit group right there. Thanks for 9 likes, by the way. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't. 10 likes is always awesome. Helps me grow the channel. YouTube tends to put me in front of more people. And King Charlie, it's impossible for me to do toxic time if, you know, if I'm not winning. Also, what's Stranded Deep, Joshy? Is that like, are you baiting me into saying like Stranded Deep in your mom or something? Ah, man, I really would have liked to have played as Luke. But once again, my team just... Alright, Obi-Wan and Luke can be good. As long as I can hold up as Han, I might need to switch to Lando as a better support for them. We'll see what this fourth guy chooses. If he chooses Chewbacca, then I'll choose Lando, but if anything else, then I need that damage and that ability to finish. Okay, he chose Anakin. Anakin is a terrible choice with this team. Like, Anakin pairs well with Han on his own, but with Luke and Obi-Wan on the team, it's not a good choice. Anakin's more of like... He's more fitting as the only lightsaber hero, or if you have Rey on your team. Three lightsaber heroes is not going to work, though, against this other team. Same group. Alright, they're running in. We stick together. Obi-Wan is not interested in sticking together here.
No one would visit by choice. Sensor-shattering excitement.
There we go. I got the assist on that one.
First blood for the peaceful negotiators.
Ooh, shit. Hang on. We might have a chance at winning this one. I don't know if we got a new group of teammates, or if we just got a good start there. Dude, that boss did more damage than I've ever done with boss. You have the most balanced stats in Elden Ring. How's that? Oh, what happened there? How do I end up just randomly overheated? Nobody was near me. That could cause that.
Your sword there, fella? Cover! Get to cover!
Also, what's that Luke doing? He's right behind Boba Fett, not even doing anything against him. Our own team is like throwing it. We're still in the lead for now, but I don't have confidence. Is Stranded Deep a fun game? I've never played The Forest or 7 Days to Die. I know they're like survival games. I like some survival games. If it's horror, then I'm into it.
Where's a Wookiee when you need it?
Ah, I almost had that Vader off the ledge. This Luke needs to come and help me out here.
Only the brightest, I see. Everything is still a part of me.
Oh man, I'm so surprised I didn't kill that BB-90. It's really fun? That's awesome. I'll have to check it out. Send me a message about it, Stranded Deep on the Gilded to remind me to get it. Or check it out at least. If it's on PlayStation. I don't know if it's an Xbox exclusive. I know you play an Xbox.
A lightsaber!
I know that BB-90 is somewhere around here. And, oh man, I was coming in to support my boy. And here I am, getting ganked. That guy needs to stop being Anakin. I think he's the last place guy, maybe. He just quit. I don't know. I can't tell who's playing as Anakin or not. No, that's Anakin up there. Maybe it was the Luke player. Nope, that Luke player is still in it. He's just standing and watching us. It's really annoying. I'm trying to get to that Anakin, but I can't figure out which way they're driving him and why he's still there. Ah. Man, gang squads suck. Alright, we have a new teammate, hopefully. Alright, somebody picked BB-8. BB-8, people have a misconception that BB-8's a counter to BB-9E. But BB-8 does not counter BB-9E. And we just lost the guy that joined us.
Cover your ears!
I just missed too. Alright, Luke's running this way, Anakin's dead, I think.
Didn't even do anything this time!
There we go. Oh, come on. I had to give him the least amount of momentum possible. You're playing it on PlayStation? Okay, cool.
Behind something, now!
Try to cover the boys. That Bosk is on me, but actually he's not doing too much damage to me. I think he just got killed. No, that was Luke.
Around so much.
Dude, I almost had him.
All hail the Dark Lord of kill streaks.
Ah. Alright. Let's see what my teammates are doing. They're running straight at him. I'm trying to run to them, my teammates, and my teammates are running straight at the enemy right now. We got a fourth guy. Hopefully they're good. We lost Obi-Wan. Okay, they picked Obi-Wan. That's not good. Yeah, BB-9E is insanely good. I play him a lot when it's dire situations, or if I need to just solidify a victory. Damn it, man. I feel like these guys are on ahead in like a party chat or something. The people who do party chats to have gang squads in Battlefront 2 have to be like the lowest level nerds out there.
Right to the point, aren't they?
Because it's not even fun when you actually are a part of a gang squad. I don't know if any of you guys have been a part of them, because I've been a part of them, and I usually end up like going off on my own in those situations where my team's ganking and the other team's not, because it's not fun. It's not fun to just like swarm one guy 4-on-1 unless you're down, you know.
If this is about that thing with that guy, I can totally agree.
Come on. Ah, I almost got it off. Red Ninja Striker 12, are you gonna ask me to help you with one of your video things?
Charge in position! Of course he's got a lightsaber.
Come on. Man. There we go. Alright, that Ray needs to fucking get in here. He's running away. Dude, who the hell keeps, like, disabling my weapon? I don't know who has that ability. Alright, I'm playing as Luke. We're all Jedi, though. It's not a good choice, but we don't have a lot of options. It's closing in on the last one here.
Dark side. It's close.
The Raging Red
Ah.
is on a Kylo spree.
Josh says he doesn't like grouping up in PvP. He can be in a party and be on your team, but you don't group up on and stay in the same basic area with them. Yeah, I know, it's because it's, you know, it's, there's no challenge to it when you're just like running around ganking people. Like there's some people in Elden Ring
Proving once again,
who will
no
do
one
a
ends an
Taunter's tongue,
argument like a Dark
and they'll
Lord
have
of the
3
Sith.
people in their party, and they'll just like use that to get red phantoms to come and invade them, so they can just like all 3 of them just attack the red phantom where they spawn. And they'd use like waves of gold and Comet Azure and all these other just area of effect attacks that are impossible to avoid when there's 3 people casting them at you. Alright, hopefully it puts us with either a better team on our side so that knows how to break up a gank squad, or another team to fight against. I'm still having fun with Heroes vs. Villains. It's just, it's annoying that my team isn't sticking close together and stuff. You know, I'm still ranking rather high. I got 3rd place in that match. Takadana. No, I'm not doing Takadana. Takadana's not that fun, unless you're in the mood for it. It's probably the most gank squad enabled map. Except for those parking lot maps. Those parking lot maps are pretty annoying. Whew. I think Blump's left, right? Also, Brenner, what are your stats in Elden Ring? You said that you have the most balanced stats in Elden Ring. I've been waiting to hear from you on your build. Joshy said he used to be really good at PvP in a game called Defiance. It got to the point where squads would run up and get done up. LOL. That's pretty funny. I like... There's a game called Brink that is, you know, infamous, but I really liked it. And I was #1 in the world in that game during, like, the first week that it was out. And then I just returned it because none of my brothers would play it. And I didn't want to have a game that none of my brothers would play. Yeah, you know Brink? Plus, you know, the way they modeled their online stuff could have been done way better. Like, it's cool to do the, like, storytelling in an online mode, but when that's the only thing, it's kind of annoying. Like, they could have just done objectives. There's good levels in that game and everything, and the mechanics were a lot of fun. Holy shit, it put me into another 20 lives and 2 lives. 20 lives and 1 life. This must be another gank squad, man. Or this guy could have just been played by rage quitters. It's one of those nights. Some nights in Battlefront 2, all you can get are gank squads and people who rage quit.
Silences the competition.
But you know, Brink still has a cult following in Europe. Like, people will... It got discontinued, you know, then they stopped supporting it online. But this one group in Europe set up their own servers, and they support Brink themselves. And they play each other in, like, on, like, weekly contests and stuff like that. I think it's neat when dead games kind of stay alive that way. There's another game called Tribes that I played on, I think, either PS2 or Xbox 360. I don't remember. I know I got it from one of my cousins, and I know my cousin had an Xbox and a PS2. Alright, so this is a good setup. Palpatine and Bosk. This one needs a tank like Vader or Phasma. Iden closes it up. Alright, I'm gonna be Vader. I'm the lightsaber guy. Let's see how this goes. If our team sticks together, this is a deadly crew. Hopefully this other squad is a gank squad, because this is Vader, Iden, Bosk, and Palpatine is like the most toxic grouping you can get. But I'm all for it after the night I've had. I'm hoping that we're facing a gank squad. They got a good solid group too. That's a strong, 2 strong teams, as long as the players aren't retarded. Alright, our team's sticking together. That's good. Good sign so far. I'm gonna have to close in on this less open ground. Palpatine ought to follow me. Oh, they're trying to go for the flank. There we go. Got the assist. Good push. My parrying is not strong tonight because there's a latency here and there. You guys can see it in the top right corner when it happens. Or when it detects it. It detects it a little bit after it happens.
Your purpose is
What's your name?
There we go. They did Vader so brutally in this one. Nice. I parried that Anakin. We got the kill, but we lost Palpy in the process. This is a good bunch we're up against. They're a gang squad, but we got a good strong team here. I'm gonna try to defend Iden. Ah, they got me. That's alright. We're in the lead, but we gotta get in there quick. It's rapid respawn, so we can. Alright, Palpatine's running in. He's my sidekick. Bosk and Iden gotta stick together and kind of work together while me and Palpatine got each other. Alright, we're in the lead right now. First time in here's fans in a minute here. Pretty proud of that. Good team. Lots of good teamwork. A lot of shit going on my back end. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, I'm surprised I didn't tag Yoda with that. I need Palpatine to come in here. There we go. There we go. Nice. Strong showing. I haven't gotten a kill yet. Palpatine's gone. That's not good. We need to bait these guys into my teammates. There we go. Got an assist. Almost. Staying alive. Ah, they got me. Whew. Vader is just too good, I know. We'll see, I matched him well with my team. We got an Iden, we got a Palpatine, we got a Bosk. Vader just sits comfortably in there, like me in my office chair that I ordered. Very comfy office chair, by the way. If you guys ever need to get an office chair, and you're willing to spend good money on it, because you know, you don't want to cheap out in the office chair. You're gonna be sitting in it all day. I got you. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. That Obi-Wan just ended himself there. Palpatine's. What did Palpatine do? He was not thinking. Our unit fell apart. We lost that. How you doing, Mr. Jessica, though? I chose Battlefront 2 because I knew you'd want it, sir. I haven't given you your shot lately. Oh, come on! I finally got them all. Work on my choke timing. Lady, you didn't even see me land a choke yet. I didn't even try a choke till that very end. And I've landed quite a few chokes this round. Beautiful.
be so ruthless. You've caused
They're running for
as many
me.
deaths as you need
I came
to.
in there with like a bat out of hell. We need this Dooku. That Dooku needed to not be Dooku. And that Kylo Ren needed to not be Kylo Ren. We need people with blasters. Now I might need to switch from Vader to Phasma or someone. I don't know, if they still have a Han Solo, then Phasma's a bad choice. I want to be either Bosk or Boba. Alright, they still got a Han Solo. Ah, shit. Also, Mr. Jessica, be sure to like the stream if you haven't, lady. You know? I'm offended that Mr. Jessica hasn't liked the stream yet. She's usually so reliable. It's a personal slight, and I take that very seriously, Mr. Jessica. I have half the mind to insult your mother. There we go. That Han Solo is really the backbone of their team. It might still kill me here, but harassing that Han Solo opens up the opportunities for my teammates to get some kills. There it goes. It's ridiculously accurate. There we go. Yeah, he stepped into my trap there. Should have listened out and roll Akbar. Oh man, I almost got away from it. Yeah, everybody on my team, except for the Palpatine, okay, just the two that started out as blasters guys are now lightsaber guys, and you did not need lightsaber guys. I was covering it pretty well. And they were covering me good. And I think I was in first place while I was playing as Vader. Then I needed to take a step back from play the team. You know, I took an old L. Shit, man. Good little kill there. Haven't seen Leia in a minute. I think she was playing as someone else. Dude, she just totally ruined her own opportunity with that shield. Kept me alive for a few seconds. I almost killed her too with those flamethrower hits. And we win! First W for Heroes vs Villains in a minute. And 10 likes, boys. Good game. That was a well-fought game. Lots of teamwork on both sides. Two teams attempting the old gang squad strat. Ah, I botched it. Ah, I was playing a little Beethoven there for the 10 likes. Let's try doing just some regular old banjo. There you go. I went from song to song and then started improvising. I love the banjo. It's so fun. Alright. That's probably all I can get away with at this hour. Banjos are cool. Alright, we're on Yavin 4. That's a map. I get why everybody quit now. I was gonna wait till people joined in, but then I was like, people aren't joining in. It's because of Yavin 4. It's a parking lot map. Just like I was talking about earlier. It's not fun to play on the parking lot maps. How was the banjo, Mr. Joshi? He said, you had me at banjo. I know Blumps likes the banjo. When I play it, she calls it the yee-yee instrument. You know, speaking of Joshy's story there, Joshy said one time, in Defiance, he jumped into a PvP map and was outnumbered 11-2. Him and his worthless teammates actually ended up winning, and his KD that game was 47-4. That's pretty good. I have one better. In Battlefield 1, I had a KD in one match that was 80-1. I had 1 life and 80 kills. Do some co-op. I'm not a big fan of co-op King Charlie, unfortunately. Here, I want to do a little bit of Galactic Assault, though. I don't really enjoy the co-op maps, though. I like the PvP, not the PvE stuff in this game. Alright, Tatooine on Galactic Assault. That can be a lot of fun if I can get a Starfighter. But with it being fast spawn, as soon as I get this loading screen's over, they'll probably be at the final phase. Yeah, it was pretty dope, Joshy. It's not repeatable for me, though. I kind of want to play Battlefield 1. I actually have it, like, right in front of me. You can still get servers in it. That's one thing that this game lacks, is a server browser that Battlefield 1 has. In Battlefield 1, you can just, like, look up what you want, and if people are playing it, you can just join in. Pick the server you want in the map and everything. It kind of makes those games that have run a bit of their course, lets them stay alive just a little bit longer. We're in overtime.
Marking targets.
See, there's a guy right up here. So I can't get one of them.
Grenade out.
That's gonna distract that ATST. This is a flanking route right here. We got the flank maneuver of all time, boys. Unless they start coming through that door. Doesn't matter, we lost. Or not lost, we won. Without me even getting a single kill. Got 40 points. Those cats are back, though. Those cats still hang out on my porch. And they'll still lay in my lap and let me pet them and everything. I have to get a toy for one of them, because one of them likes playing with my hand, and her claws and teeth are quite sharp, so I don't like it when she goes at it. Because you can tell she's a young cat that hasn't quite learned to play properly yet. But she purrs like crazy while doing it and everything. So I need to get a toy that I can play with her with. And we kind of jury-rigged a bed for them. There's a upside-down umbrella in my porch that they started laying in, and we just put a sheet in it, like a little blanket sheet, and they just ball up on that together. It started out as scaredy cats, and now they're cool cats. Oh shit, we're on oh, I thought we were on Hoth because I have that guy as my default. I'm actually going to start out with the specialist. Officer is good for getting those starting points, but I'm going to try to get a few kills. See how that goes. I don't know if you guys ever played Bad Company 2 or Bad Company 1, but I remember they had the specialist class. That was a lot of fun to play as. Just had an RPG and a submachine gun and stuff. You can't go wrong with that mixture, right? I was always disappointed in future games when they wouldn't let you use the rockets on the foot soldiers very often. Like, you had to have specific things equipped to do it. You couldn't just do it with any, like in Bad Company games where you could just, I would just shoot the rocket at anywhere the other team was fortified.
Taking position in the cantina.
Take out a wall and then start, you know, rushing in.
Scouts, watch for
Or just shoot another rocket in. Bad Company's awesome. I wish they would remake that one. Here we go. Usually I start with the other one, but this one's the one that we're in, so we're going in there.
Excellent progress in the cantina.
Follow me.
Anybody that comes in this direction is pretty much screwed.
Grenade up.
We're in the junkyard, Colonel. Resistance under control.
Beautiful.
Find cover. The rebels will be coming.
Flanking route. Flanking route. I don't know if it counts as flank if you run in their face, but that's alright. I can get my starfighter next. Bomber, I'll take it.
Lining up, ready to go. Entering the junkyard, taking control.
Ah, I got a kill though. My bomb's connected. Let's try to get a little bit better this time. I had no grounding for where the objective was that time. Third time's a charm. Thank God for the rapid deployment.
The junkyard should be ours shortly.
The missiles in this one fire from the left side. Here's to remake Mercenaries. That'd be cool. I love Mercenaries. I think I played, I don't know, remember which one it was. It wasn't the first one.
Maintain fire. Maintain pursuit. The rebels are
I would play as the
trying to
Viking,
block us from
though.
the docks. That's where they're running to. Very well. We'll seize their rally points at the auction house and bazaar. Then go for the kill.
We are now securing the bazaar. Pull it together or they'll have you.
I could have swore I put it right on that door, and I thought that that would have got me a few kills. There we go, I got a few hits. I'm surprised I didn't do more damage than that. There's only one. I thought there was Mercenaries 1 that, and then that was in Korea or something, and then the one I played was the one in
I
Venezuela.
want reinforcements in the bazaar. We're too close to lose it now.
Damn. Unless we're talking about different games. I'm talking about the Mercenaries that was made by Pandemic, I think, and they use like a destructive world. It was like an open world sandbox game.
Going down!
That's the one. Yeah, they're coming in from this side. Like ants. I'm like peeing on an anthill. Which isn't a pastime I enjoy, by the way. I very much appreciate anthills. I think it's kind of fucked up to pee on an anthill. Even if you don't like ants. There we go. 2 successful runs.
Inside the auction house!
Yeah, there's the Viking, the black dude, or the Asian chick. The Viking one, his story starts off with him just getting shot in the ass. Oh, those are my teammates.
Together or they'll have you!
Oh, one of them crashed. Right there. Oh, this isn't as nimble as I'm used to.
To the auction house. Complete final lockdown.
Can't fly in a straight line like that for long. Expect to get away with it. Ah!
Continue without them.
You were hooked right then? Right when the dude got shot in the ass.
Sector secure. The rebels are retreating. Eliminate the stragglers, then advance towards the docks.
Yeah, Pandemic is an underrated game studio.
The rebels are boarding U-wing transports. If they escape, all of you will earn black marks for your failure. Rig those U-wings with explosives and end this operation. Go.
They made the original Battlefronts. They made a Lord of the Rings version of Battlefront, which was awesome. It was called Lord of the Rings Conquest. Which is another one I'm like, why haven't they remade that? That'd be like For Honor, you know. But better. If they did it right. Ah, I don't think my lady was shooting while I was down there. My right ear is getting like achy. I have cauliflower ear in my right ear, and it makes it really stiff. So like, it's not flexible under my headset, which kind of makes it hurt after a while from the headset just putting pressure on it. The thing is, like, I have very minor cauliflower ear because I got it drained like a week after it puffed up, but it's still like a solid rock in my ear.
Transport destroyed. The rebels are dead or trapped in Mos Eisley. Additional forces will sort the mess, but we're finished with this place.
Ugh. Brother Teresa. I think the next map that they play after Tatooine is Kashyyyk, actually. Or it's, I think it might be Camino. They kind of cycle through. Hey, 11 likes. Thank you guys. If you haven't liked yet, then please do so. The likes really help grow the channel. And maybe one day the channel will be big enough that I'll be able to afford to oil my squeaky chair. Joshy said, man, it's got to be bothersome. I don't like having my headphones on for more than half an hour. Yeah, but I mean, I enjoy doing streaming, so I got to get used to it, right? It still hurts from time to time, though, and sometimes I got to mess with my headset. Sometimes you guys hear me adjusting it. I'm just worried it'll, like, puff up again. You know? What happens with cauliflower ear is, like, your ear on the inside will rip. Like, the skin will just, like, or the tissue cartilage will separate, and then it fills up with fluid that then calcifies and becomes like our solid rock. So, like, I'm worried that since it's already, you know, kind of hard and not flexible, that just anything like my headset will make it go and separate again. And it's funny how I got it, because I used to wrestle from 7th grade to 11th grade. I wrestled, but I only was able to do the first half of the season each time because I have Crohn's disease, and my body would my Crohn's would flare up from the workouts and the intense cardio and all that stuff and the stress of it. So, like, every season halfway through, I'd have to get pulled from the team or leave, and you know, because I just couldn't. It's not good to be physically active while going through a Crohn's flare-up. And since I was perpetually just, like, first half of the season, which is all practice and training and everything, people got upset that I got cauliflower ear, because it was, you know, it was just done in practice. And cauliflower ear in wrestling is kind of like a badge of honor, where the experienced wrestlers that go to tournaments and everything, they all want to get cauliflower ear, and some of them will even slam doors on their ear to get cauliflower ear. And they were pissed off that I got it and they didn't have it. And they were mad, even angrier at me that I got it drained, because they were like, no, you have to let it, like, if I had it, then I'd let it just harden. I'm like, well, I don't want it to harden. I don't have a weird ear all my life. Synonymous. You're correcting me, Josh. Did I mess up on one of my words, Joshy? How did I mess up, sir? I wasn't paying attention to the words coming from my mouth, so I don't know where. Oh, wrestling and cauliflower ear? Yeah. They're synonymous, yes sir. Yeah, and I wasn't wearing I never wore headgear when I'd wrestle, and then, you know, I started after I got cauliflower ear.
Legends who put the death in Death Star, gathered together again for another planet-busting battle.
I'm so glad I wrestled, but I kind of feel bad because I wish that I had kept my, like, wrestling sweaters and stuff, because I had this really nice wrestling sweater from one of the years I wrestled that I really liked, but, you know, I always felt guilty holding on to it because I never finished the season. So I gave it to one of my friends that was joining the wrestling team, being like, hey, if you need a sweater, you can have mine. And I never got it back. And it was a cool sweater, like, it was really nice. And I wish I kept it, because, you know, I was still on the team, even if I was just in practices. I only ever did, like, 1 or 2 matches.
Fight me.
Outside of practice. I wish I kept it, because, you know, that's just something I did. I just kind of felt embarrassed about having it and not finishing the season at the time.
Heroes winning is becoming a stereotype.
Alright, we need to pick it up here. I don't know why I picked Boba Fett. I didn't look at my team. I think we got an Iden, a Vader. We got someone who's in danger over there.
Oh no.
Dooku.
Improvise explosives.
Dooku's almost never a good choice, unfortunately, unless you're doing Gears Showdown. Alright. Let's see here. We got Dooku, Iden, and Vader. We need... Oh, now we got Kylo. Excuse me. I'm gonna try this guy. Jesus. Ah. One. Hopefully, maybe I'll be either a sufficient distraction or a good assister here. Dude, she's out of stamina. We worked her down. I'm really doing some damage, actually. I know I said BB9E was pretty good earlier, but I wasn't thinking I'd be a good match for this team. That Han Solo's hella accurate. He's got me. He's the man of my nightmares. My nose is insanely stuffed now. That sucks, because this whole time I've been sick today, and a little bit yesterday. I've been like, oh, thank God my nose isn't clogged or anything. And here it goes. I've had proper drainage up until this point. Let's just chuck these down here. Got him. That guy didn't stand a chance. I think he got choked and then just blown up. Bad way to go, I think. It's one of the worst ways, I think. There's a Norm Macdonald bit about how, like, Jeffrey Dahmer died. Or something. Like one of those serial killers who, like, ate people or raped and murdered people. And he got killed with a broomstick, being violated by a broomstick. You guys can use your imaginations. That's how he died, in the prison. And Norm Macdonald just goes, I hear that's one of the worst ways to go. It's just kind of funny. To give that information and then just be casual about it. Oh, there we go. I did a little switcheroo on that. Anakin. He's like, where the fuck did that Boba go? Ah, of course the Han's there. You know that story, Joshy? Yeah. We're not doing too hot. I guess I just want to play as Boba. Yeah, that's not good. Our team does not need a Boba Fett right now. There's a guy coming around the flank over here. I think. No, that was that Luke. He just went in to get some shelter and then ran right back out. There we go. Where's that Han? I gotta harass him with this lightning stuff. That Han is a real pain in the ass. There he is, over there. There we go, I got that. There's a, if you do the flamethrower attack with Boba from a certain distance away, it does 200 points of damage. I think I landed that hit on that guy. Alright, we got a few people here. I like how Dooku just goes, kneel before me. Ah. That's alright, I've been kinda harassing this other team. I'm not gonna be high on the scoreboard. Oh shit. Second on my team. Alright, well, alright. We need this Darth Maul now though. Darth Maul can harass and he can kill and do a lightsaber pest. Alright, that Han definitely has something fishy going on. Because he tracked me perfectly while I was dodging. Like, that's not natural. Like, I shoot people while they're dodging too, but not that way. And there's no way he could have read that. Oh, come on.
Increase fatality reduction by 50%.
I literally walked backwards into Anakin's lightsaber strikes. I was doing good at blocking, but then I was just letting him hit me, and he wasn't even trying to. Kind of on autopilot right now, aren't I? There we go. The trick with that Han Solo, when he does his dodging stuff, is you kind of have to act like you're Margit from Elden Ring and do those delayed attacks. Make yourself harder to read. It's much easier when you're not being pressured like that at that moment right there. There we go, I just got rid of him. Alright, come on. I tapped L1 trying to get that. Oof. Damn, he got me dodging there too. Alright, we're kind of catching up. But we don't have a big margin of error here.
Chosen one, countless victims.
They're maintaining a 6-point lead.
Beware.
Oh man, I got him there. That would have got him into that hole. Which might have closed the gap a little. Ah. We needed that. Holy shit. Hang on now, I was mid-dodge when he did that. He got me with that late. Also, the reach on that force pull from Anakin is insane. The other team's already starting to teabag. There we go. Oh, he got bounced. Favorably for him. Dude, my blocking is not working right now. My block was up there. Jessica, I can't use Vader. Someone's already using Vader, you tard. You see this person here who's currently Vader? I'm doing my best here.
A stunning display of marksmanship. That more victims every time he describes
I can't
it.
believe the other team won because their score does not reflect it. That guy is a bitch, Jessica. I can concur there. Jessie says, also back to an earlier conversation. They say that the reason women use poison is because it's not messy. Maybe. I mean, it also could be that, you know, it's hard for a lady to overpower a man, like physically. But you know, when you use arsenic, it's almost guaranteed you get caught. It's like the first thing they check for. I'll be right back. Gotta pee. Mr. Jessica says, no shit. The size of some men there, massive. Yeah, and even like an equivalent sized man to a woman, just the sheer fact that like men have testosterone in higher quantities, and they have like a more advantageous skeletal structure when it comes to, you know, strength and stuff. Like, it's just, ladies don't have an advantage when it comes to physical confrontation, unfortunately. But, yeah. I probably shouldn't give tips on how to murder people on stream. Like, I probably shouldn't even be like, yeah, don't use arsenic, that stuff's bullshit.
Listen, as the cries of heroes and villains bounce off the
But let it be
temple
known,
walls,
if anybody ever
follow
accused me of
churches by
killing
their
someone with
fragile
arsenic,
organic bodies.
it wasn't me. There we go. Anakin just got crushed. Mr. Jessica, how does it feel having your Star Wars lover crush getting murdered mercilessly in front of you? Mr. Jessica is big on Mr. Anakin.
Heart-crushing decompensation.
Ah, that was unwise. But it's good to see that you're commenting, Mr. Jessica. Welcome in, sir. Mr. Jessica says she'd normally just throw them out a window, but we just talked about this, you know. How are you gonna overpower someone enough to throw them out a window, you know? Unless you just have a knack for it, you know. She just has like a specific talent for chucking men out windows. But you know, isn't something you should announce on the internet? If it's true. Like, man, I was throwing this guy out on a window the other day, and a car passed by. I was like, hey, that's a classic Chevy Stingray. Weird. Mr. Jessica says she has a talent for it. It'd be cool if I could see in the dark here. I don't know if you guys can. I dodged right through his attack. This Boba's having a hard time, not Boba, Han's having a hard time with me. Oh man, I almost had him. I was one punch away from it. Oh, that's abysmal that I failed to that, but Boba's the right guy for this job.
I will do what needs to be done.
Force my hand.
It's a shame absorbing classifiers.
that Obi-Wan really had a come to Jesus moment there when that Vader walked in. What's this Han doing? He just stood there while I blasted him. I toasted his buns.
The Raging Red is on a
Yeah, let's scout out where they are. Oh, there's one.
Let me work.
Ah, he got away.
I'll work with you, but I'm not your squad mate.
Are you coming into this game, Mr. Jessica? Boba does such little damage with his blaster, but I know that I shouldn't request that he gets more damage, because some people just seem to do more damage with Boba than other people. I know I'm not hitting a lot of hits, but per bullet, it's still... I'm really just harassing them with some BBs, which is still an effective strat. You know, it keeps them from recovering their health. Also drains their block stamina. I'm lucky that Han didn't start shooting at me. Jessica says, no, unfortunately not, and Elijah is better than Anakin. Does Elijah have the ability to control his emotions? Because that's something that Anakin lacks.
You're outmatched.
Where is that Han that was shooting over here? There he is.
Die.
I don't know what that Anakin was hoping to achieve.
To achieve victory.
Too slow.
If the answer is somewhat, if Elijah has somewhat better ability at controlling his behavior than Anakin, I'd say that still a hard pass. You know, because
Just business.
Anakin is like bottom tier when it comes to controlling their emotions.
You haven't exactly impressed me today.
He's always got Padawan wants to be a master syndrome, also known as PMS. That's what Anakin's got right there. It's not fair.
This isn't personal.
Ooh, he got me. He nicked me in the bum. That's alright, I need to lose a little weight there.
Chaos, there is harm.
He sliced off some ham.
Save me. Turn over your
Wow, I stunned the guy that the one guy I didn't want to stun there. Oh man! If that Anakin didn't come in, I would have blasted right onto Han's face.
No more games.
Josh, he said that Anakin was set up, they put sand there, and you know how he feels about sand. Oh my gosh. Ah! It'd be hilarious if they reshot or redid Star Wars, those like prequel trilogy ones as like a reality show, where it does those, what is it called? Where they're talking to the cameras. Segments.
Burn it all. There's a price for
Ooh, good move by him. Good move. And it's just like a scene where everybody's just awkwardly sitting around after telling Anakin he can't be in the Master Council or whatever. And it just shows him like staring at the camera. That'd be funny. Oof, the fact that I've been able to stay in the air like that was actually pretty good. You're going to school, Mr. Jessica. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. You can have 300 mum coins, Mr. Jessica. How are you going to use them? Damn, I missed every shot there. I had literally... he couldn't have been more in front of me there. I was trying to lead the shot a little too much there. How does a shockwave on the ground hit me in the air? You're only going to school because you don't want to go to the dentist. Mr. Jessica, you know what that says about you. Something that you've been denying this whole time. you've been on this channel, is the sad state of your British teeth.
Let me work.
Not going to the dentist isn't helping the case, Mr. Jessica, I'm afraid. Ooh, these guys can't touch me. Got him. What up, that weird kid? You're asking me to say something, and I'm worried that it's a trick into getting me to say something else. Because people have done that before. And that makes me kind of anxious. Jesse says he'd take hell over the dentist.
Understood.
See, I've always handled the dentist fairly well. But then again, I still have all my wisdom teeth. Mine didn't need to be pulled. I just got you know, I got the Chad jawline. You know. Enough room there for my... It's your friend's name? Rawa? Or Roa? Oh boy. It was lagging me all over the place there. I haven't been to the dentist in maybe like 5 years though. Can't afford it. No, it's even not even that. Like pricey here.
Firing target.
If you know where to go. Like there's this one I know of where you can get a plan with friends and stuff, and like
Switching to thermal.
you just pay $70 a month and you're covered for any dental needs you want. So as you get like 5 friends or something to join you.
Weapons ready.
Ooh. Damn, what a move. Alright, we need to switch to Bosk. Bosk is more of a finisher. Never mind, baby, we win.
The day as Kylo Ren brings the match.
Jessica says all the dentist
Once again,
is someone putting
the
their
fearless
fingers in her mouth.
determination of the Princess of Alderaan resolves another intergalactic
Not quite.
crisis.
Also, be sure to like the stream if you haven't. Helps your boy Mum out. Puts me in front of more people. You know, I have a dentist horror story, but I took it like a champ. One time when I was little, I needed to get fillings done on my front teeth. So they needed to inject the stuff in the like front part of my mouth. And the lady, I had the laughing gas mask on, and the lady put the needle through my lip and into my nose and then injected it. So like all of that fluid got in my nose and I started coughing and like choking, and I tried communicating it, but she wouldn't listen. And she thought that I was having a hard time breathing because of the laughing gas. So I had my front teeth like drilled into and filled in and everything without any pain removing stuff, which was torture because there was no numbing at all. I mean, it was not pleasant. But you know, that's what a diet of cheerwine and hot tamales will get you. Also, Mr. Jessica, I have another pain for your British sensibilities. I've had tea 5 times today, just to, you know, the anti-inflammatory stuff and everything. Help drainage and all that, consume fluids. And every time I microwave the water, Mr. Jessica. Alright, so we need a Chewbacca. I didn't even look at that team. But I still want to be Luke, because I want to eat people into the abyss. So what can I do? Also, my teammates are retarded if they're all trying to go in that one door, instead of trying to, like, work a flank maneuver. There we go. Ah, that would have been awesome to scoot that boba into the hole. Come on.
A heroic first impression.
Let's go, let's go. No! Can I do Yokon after this? Of course, Mr. Jessica. Are you gonna bet your rum coins on Yokon, sir? Ah! Took me out. Microwaving my water is fundamentally despicable. You're against me too, Joshy? If you're not with me, then you are my enemy. In my new empire, kettles are inconvenient and stupid. I have used a saucepan to make a big batch of tea. That's the only reason. Otherwise, you gotta step into the modern era. I'd use a microwave like a modern man instead of being the savages. There we go. That's a 3-pointer. So the team's crushing it. So my teammates keep taking the bait. And I'm just, you know, just playing. We got the Chewbacca we need, but that Chewbacca player is not doing it. Come on, come on. Oh, I was hoping to see him on the other side.
You'll never get there.
Bro, put your guard up. What the fuck? I've been holding the block button and my guy is just chilling. But I made a big batch of tea for me and Chloe to share, and I boiled like 2 bottles worth of water, and then in like a saucepan, not in a kettle, and then I put ground matcha in it, a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, which is, you know, allspice, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and then put brown sugar in it, some anise extract, and some vanilla extract. And then I like poured it equally into cups that had heavy whipping cream and regular old milk portioned into each of them.
I'm regretting this already.
It's quite delicious. Ah. See, the problem is that boba, and that's why I picked the guy with the blaster, but my Han is not the guy to go against boba. Use the kettle for your instant coffee. That's worse. You know, that's worse than making tea with microwave. Coffee doesn't even take that long to brew, right? It would take just as long to make coffee in a like regular old coffee maker. Jessica wants pancakes. No, you want waffles, Mr. Jessica. Get your facts straight. What up, Nordic Ruins? Welcome in, sir. Thank you for the like. We'll be playing Ewok Hunt next, per Mr. Jessica's request. She's going for a mum coin special. She got 300 mum coins because she's actually going to school today. Damn it.
Of extermination strikes again.
Oh, no worries, Nordic Ruins. You don't have to be chatting. I make perfectly fine background noise. It's a very chill stream tonight. Kind of just relaxing. I'm not feeling too hot. You know, my temperature is quite hot. Ironically. So maybe I am feeling too hot.
Everyone's got a weakness, Palpatine. Even you.
Josh, she has a routine. That's respectable. I need a routine. But whenever I get into a routine, I get depressed. Because I'm like, damn it, man, I have a routine. But then, like, when I don't have a routine, I just get depressed. Because it's like, my life's unorganized. So maybe I'm just depressed. It has nothing to do with my routine. I'm gonna give Chewbacca a whack, because nobody on my team is doing it. And I suck with Chewbacca, so, you know, prepare for defeat here. But it's what the team needs, is a Chewie. What the fuck's going on here? I have a guy, like, behind me that should be running in. I had Anakin behind me or something. What the hell? Hey, you're making sauteed onions?
You brought this on yourself.
Isn't that something you cook things in? But I'm down for it. Nice caramelized onions. Usually paired with beef. Or steak. In some format. Oh, come on. What the fuck just happened there? My Anakin boy just saved Darth Maul's life, and now Darth Maul got the kill on me. What the heck? That's abysmal. That's ridiculous, frankly, and it's unacceptable.
Here we go again.
Ah, I got stuck in a freaking box. Joshy says it's just the first 20 minutes of his morning. Wake up, quick prayer, put the kettle on, shower, and his coffee, and then 3 ounces of whiskey, and then whatever happens, happens.
You don't know what you're facing. Try again, Razor Brain. Remember, you will walk.
Come on. Hang on now. Alright, that was a bad round. But I'm still proud of... you know, I can't say that I'm not proud of how I've ranked this stream. I've been ranking high, all things considered, in every match. Let's hop on out of here. Let's get into Ewok Hunt to close the stream, boys. I don't even want to close the stream. Like, I don't know how I'm not tired right now. Like, I feel like shit. I got 3 hours of sleep. I've barely eaten today. I don't know what's going on. It makes no sense. Actually, Mr. Jessica, I'm afraid to admit that Lone Wolf is better at Battlefront 2 than you are, Mr. Jessica, and I'm afraid that that's just a fact. But that's a mum fact, you know, so you can't even know if that's true or not. It's just a statement of fact. Lone Wolf is better than Mr. Jessica at Star Wars Battlefront 2. You know the rules. We haven't done a Court of Mum in too long. What about Many Wolves? We haven't met Many Wolves yet, but I assume that he probably still likes to play as Han Solo. And if Lone Wolf's good at Han Solo, then Many Wolves is probably even better. Mr. Jessica says, if we had 1v1, I put 20 pounds, I'll win. See, that's funny because, you know, 20 pounds doesn't mean anything. That's Monopoly money. You gotta use real American dollars, Mr. Jessica. Or mum coins. £20 is just, you know, a bunch of little tokens you can spend at the Queen's gift shop. After you know, play in the Queen's arcade. Welcome back, King Charlie. Shit. That's just an allegation, Mr. Jessica, and I'd rather you not spread false information in the chat. She says that the British pound is worth more than the US dollar, but it's irrelevant, you know, because its value is literally based on the US dollar, Mr. Jessica. Any currency in the world is actually priced based on the US dollar, because the US dollar, for the longest time up until very recently, was the only currency that you could purchase oil with on the foreign markets. But you know, since recent events, Russia has formed a coalition with many other oil-producing countries to where they'll accept the ruble or whatever theirs is as well. Which is just one of many factors in the drop in American currency, as well as many other currencies around the world that are priced based on the American currencies. This is a little economics for you, Mr. Jessica. Here, let's get out of there, and we'll re-enter. But King Charlie says for him, his favorite heroes / villains to play are Maul, Luke Skywalker, Lando, BB-8, and Boba Fett. I gotta challenge you there, Mr. Charlie. I get Boba Fett being up there. Boba Fett's a lot of fun to play as. But BB-8 sucks. BB-9E is where it's at. Then Lando, it's pretty good. Lando's pretty good. I wouldn't place him over Luke Skywalker, though, because Luke Skywalker can throw people into holes. And that's kind of the best thing ever. Same thing with Darth Maul. But yeah, Vader... Well, see, Vader is objectively better, Mr. Jessica, but King Charlie is ranking the ones he likes to play as, which is different. Like, if you were to actually rank based on, like, the power ranking of each character, it would be Vader, Iden and Finn on top of that. But the thing is like, nobody's playing as Finn. And the only people who play as Iden are people who are desperate and need to win. Because nobody likes playing as Iden either, but they know that she's cheap. Better to rank my favorites to play as, though, and I can't give you any numbers, and I can't rank them, they're all equal in my heart, is Han Solo, Boba Fett. Boba Fett's just a blast to play as, you know. No game has, like... Games need to have that kind of control system for a jetpack thing, because that's just a lot of fun. You got Luke Skywalker and Darth Maul, who I rank at the equivalent, because they're both kind of quick boys who can just chunk people into the abyss pretty easily. That's the whole appeal, really. And then Phasma. If I haven't said Phasma yet, Phasma's Shiny Bay. I simp for Phasma. I'm willing to look past her defects in the sequel trilogy, just because, you know, what's better than a big shiny tall lady that bonks people over the head with a stick? There's not much in this world better than a big shiny tall lady that bonks people over the head with a stick. Joshy says Phasma's not a Star Wars character. Well, that's fair. But I still get to play as her. Boosh! I forgot to rank Boosh. Boosh has got a good one to play as. You guys may be thinking that Princess Leia, but it's actually Boosh. Because Princess Leia is just a piece of, you know, New Republic propaganda for people to rally behind. Luke Skywalker doesn't have a sister. It's ridiculous. Han Solo doesn't have a girlfriend. Are you kidding me? His last name's Solo. He's forever single. You know? Boosh is reality. Just think about it for 1 second. You know, Princess Leia is fighting for democracy and a republic to take over the space world. And you're gonna tell me that bullshit? She's trying to, if she was real, she'd be trying to, like, reinforce the monarchy. You know? It'd be a kingdom instead of an empire that she was trying to build. Instead of a republic. Therefore, Princess Leia is a psyop in the Star Wars universe. I've spoken. It is written. It's set in stone. Ugh. Princess Leia was only cool between the ages of episode 4 and 6 that Joshi is saying. Well, see, I disagree. Because even in the movies, like, it's her character, you know, it's fair. But she's literally just like a snotty bitch. You know? Like, people give Leia's overrated. She's, like, she works for the story and all. Joshi says that after 4, 5, and 6, she's basically just the Hillary Clinton of space. Well, yeah, maybe. we'll have to check the books, you know, see her money laundering scheme, you know. Maybe she has the Leia Foundation, the Skywalker Foundation, where people just funnel money to her instead of, like, bribing her directly. You know, I do think that it's canon that Leia has, in fact, you know, acid washed a email server. And there's a lot of suspicious assassinations and deaths around her. You know. I think Han Solo's last words are that I have damning evidence on Princess Leia and her crimes. The thing with the sequel trilogy is, like, the Rebels won, you know? Like, they call it the Resistance. But it's the dumbest shit. Like, they should be the New Republic, you know? They should have, like, an established military, all this stuff, like a working economy, and then, like, the First Order should be, like, terrorist cells. Basically what the Rebels were, but flipped. And then they could explore on, like, what's justified, that what made the Rebels justified compared to the First Order being not justified. Like, they could have done the First Order as, like, a political party in the Senate that goes rogue and gets, like, brown shirts and stuff. Jessica says R2-D2 is just amazing. You know, it's funny because, like, Joshy points out that they erased 3PO's memory, and, like, they were just banking on R2-D2 not being able to communicate to anyone. But the thing is, like, R2-D2 can just communicate with 3PO. Oh boy. I don't think it's working, Mr. Jessica. I don't think we're able to get an Ewok hunt round. I'll sit in this server. I mean, I might as well just sit and wait, since we're chatting in the chat and all. But yeah, the sequel trilogy was all over the place. It just sucked. They didn't get anything right. Like, I don't think there's a single character development that, like, made sense. Mr. Jessica's gonna go get pancakes. Okay. Good luck with that. Try not to ruin what's left of your teeth, Mr. Jessica. Here, we'll go back. We'll try to find another game mode to close out the stream with. It sucks that we can't close it out with Ewok Hunt. Ewok Hunt's the best. It's the whole reason why Star Wars made sense. Joshy says that he sticks by his statement, only 2.65 good Star Wars movies. See, I like the prequels. They're not horrible. They're a little goofy, and there's bad dialogue and all that. And, you know, I find the political analogies to be kind of corny, because they don't mean anything in it. Like, people always come up with these, like, things, and it's something that George Lucas himself has said, that they're supposed to be that was supposed to be like a political analogy towards the times that it was made in, but it, like, it barely makes sense. For, like, as an analogy, it's like if you have like a very biased and buy into like a very specific worldview, then I could see it making sense, but it doesn't if you like just look back at it historically. It always just gets on my nerves when people bring that up. Otherwise, you know, the movie's just alright. Alright, Starfighters on Endor. I don't know why I picked Hero Starfighters. If I can't get Ewok Hunt, there's no way I'm getting Hero Starfighters. Excuse me. And Josh, he says Ewoks were the 0.35% of Jedi. That was wrong. See, I agree with you there, but Ewok Hunt in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a completely different thing. It is freaking amazing. Having like a horror game mode, a survival horror game mode where you have to like survive while teddy bears are trying to murder you. Alright, let's see. I need to blow my nose real bad. But we'll see how this works out. Alright. We'll give it a second. I'll blow my nose and I'll be back. Alright, so quick update. Joshy says made 0 sense, they were already in power, so what was the point of the shenanigans? Jessica says went down for pancakes, ended up getting waffles. And Joshy said, so you waffled on getting pancakes. Jessica says pretty much, yeah. So somebody took their like away. I was at 13 likes, now I'm at 12. I guess I deserve it. You know. I deserve it for shitting on the shitty sequel trilogy. You know. 1 in 13 people. Mr. Joshy, what's the percentage of 1 in 13? $16% of people. One in 13 dentists do not accept your boy mom. Also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's right. Is it? 16 sounds too high to me. I guess Joshy just maybe, I don't know, Joshy could be right and I could be completely wrong. Yeah, it's like 7. I was like, I feel like he just threw a number. Because like 1 in 10 would be 10%, so. Let's see, 7 times 13. Let's do that in our heads. I don't think that one works either, because I don't think 7 times 3 makes an even number, does it? Yeah, it makes... Doesn't quite get there. But I guess you would have to round up because there's a lot of decimals there. What a headache. Run Ryloth. I love Ryloth. That's a fun one. I wish I would have put a land ground map of it. It's rather unfortunate we can't get Ewok Hunt, man. Joshy's got to see it so he can see the glory of the Ewok. In my new empire.
Reinforcements are here. 2 managers. Seems they couldn't keep up.
I miss flying in a squadron with Sigurd.
Flash one fighter.
we go. That was a solid little run there.
Lock doors open. The reactor's exposed. Hit it with everything you've got before they get their shields back online.
Come on, boys. Ah, come on. I had a tail gunner there. 7.6%. Okay. Here, how about Jessica does the math for us, because she's going to school, right? Jessica, what is 1 in 13? What's the percentage of that?
Our bombers have completed their attack run. The reactor can't take much more. We almost have this. Shields are back online. Get out of there. The blast doors are closed.
Yeah, I know. I've
to
made that joke before, Joshy. It's a good one. Say Ewok hunt fast enough. It sounds like a teenage joke. It does.
Enemy targeting systems locking on.
Yeah, if you say Ewok hunt 10 times fast, then you just start speaking Australian.
The blast doors are opening. Get in there and hit the reactor before they restore shields.
Friendly bombers beginning their run.
Alright, let's get in the objective, boys. We're going in the ship's hole.
Losing power.
I got the game winner. I did it. I did it, gentlemen. My sinuses are gonna be so fucked up tomorrow.
Strategic calculations can't beat know-how and ingenuity.
I mean, later today when I wake up. It's like 3 in the morning. So I should probably go to sleep, right? I was planning on doing like a 45-minute quick stream tonight, thinking, you know, I feel like shit, I need to get some rest. But here I am, coming up on 3 hours, I think. Slowly sneaking up on it. Let's see if we can't get Ewok hunt before we go. Mr. Jessica, you just gonna give up on your 300 mum coins, sir? Also, hang on, how many comments we at? $228. You know, we've hit 420 comments the past few streams. It's odd, because this hasn't been like a slow stream either. You gotta get up at the same time as always, 4:10 a.m. Shit, Joshy. What are you doing being such an early riser? Who do you have to impress? Alright. Mr. Jessica's just gonna bet 120 mum coins on the next game I get. That's fair. It's routine, baby. It's not my kind of routine. You know, I would like to wake up early, but when I do wake up early, my health sucks. Like, if I wake up early in the morning, it's weird. I get constipated. I feel like shit. I don't know why that is. Oh man, my throat just... I went to yawn and my throat was so dry that it like choked me. Alright, where are the Ewoks, Mr. Jessica? It's so dark. It's never this dark as the Ewok. Is it this dark for you guys? I don't know if you guys see how dark it is for me. It's like really, really dark on my screen. Like pitch black, as if I was playing as the stormtroopers with no flashlight. Mr. Jessica's betting 121 coins to get 5 kills. Oh boy. That's a lot of... That's intense, Mr. Jessica. There's not enough people. Joshy says that 4:10 in the morning, it's the only time he can flip off Nancy in her face and get away with it. That's gold. Here, I'll have to die. I think if I die, then it'll reset the lighting. Sometimes you get glitches with Ewok Hunt, even as stormtroopers, where the flashlight won't turn on. But you know, it just comes on after a few seconds. See if I arc that enough. No. It basically just gave us away. There we go, I teleported on up. Not a lot of people know about the teleportation in this. If you're an Ewok, you can port on over. Oh, I almost had him. I almost had that guy. I would have been number 1. No, it's still saying dark here. It's rude. Very rude. There we go. Some of those guys are gonna die from those Wisties. There we go. What are they doing just chilling in the Wisties? You know, I'm more offended by their poor strategy than the fact that I'm not killing them. Speaking of poor strategy, I should have aimed for the roof. Oh, I almost had him. No, I got him down to half health. Okay. Gotta head this way. I think. No, I gotta head south. It's weird. South is uphill. I don't know why that's weird, but it just feels weird. Maybe I'm like an Ent, where whenever I walk south, it should feel like downhill. Here, I'm gonna mess these guys up. They're all ganging up in that one spot. Ah shit, I messed it up again. Oh, they're making a run for it.
Yep, yep.
First kill. 1 kill, Mr. Jessica. I need to get 4 more in this last bit before they get to the shuttle. Ah. Come on, baby. Give it to Mom. They're dying. There's not even 4 left, Mr. Jessica. One of them won, though. Josh, he said this is like predator hunting grounds if the predator was gay. This is way better than predator hunting grounds, Joshy. We're gonna go do this next round. Hopefully it'll start me as a stormtrooper or something. You still have a chance, Mr. Jessica. One more turn. I believe you're at 280 mum coins, Mr. Jessica. So I believe you want to bet 140? No, 240? No. I don't know. Like 140? Yeah, I think you're at 180. I don't know, Josh. Mr. Jessica, I'm confused. 300 minus 120. That's going to be 280. So however much you need. Yeah, you are at 180. I am a dummy. I was starting from 400 in my head. Yeah, you're at 180. You're right. Let's see here. So like what, 140? 140 mum coins will get you to 420. I am very tired, Mr. Jessica. I've already said it, but I'm operating off 3 hours sleep, very little food, and quite a bit of fatigue. And illness. Lots and lots of illness. Get some food. I'm sorry, Mr. Jessica, but it's too late for food. If I eat the food that I have, I'll actually probably throw up. I'm a committed streamer, though. I don't quit. Damn it. Somebody play inspirational music behind me as I slowly fade out. And there I am, alone. Oof. Alright, Mr. Jessica, you didn't get a mom coin special. You lost. GG. So did Blumps, though. Blumps also lost tonight. Have fun. Good luck at school and stuff. Joshy, good luck waking up at 4:10 in the morning. What is it in California right now? Like midnight? Just before midnight? Yeah, if I get my body used to the arsenic in my food, I won't throw up. You're right, Joshy. That's very true. 12:15 for you at midnight. Mr. Jessica, it's like 7:15 for you. If I know my British time zones. $8:15. That was close. Whatever time zone my well, I guess my laptop's set to the time zone Joshy's in for some reason, because it says 12:15 on my laptop, but my like actual time is like 4 or 3:15. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you guys for for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing and everything. It means a lot to me. I appreciate the support. Wish me luck going forward. I'm trying to get some new jobs. Unless I'm saying goodbye, but it looks like this match is about to fill up. I don't know if I should walk away if it's about to start. We'll give it like 5 seconds. Alright, looks like I'm not gonna get it. Good night. Bye-bye.